Hey guys, LessThanThreeMan here, and welcome to the Nut. Today I'm joined by my co-host Bernardo, Esteban, Matt, and Shengineer. If you guys would all say hello to the people in order.
Hello guys, Bernardo here.
Hello guys, Esteban here.
Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Shengineer.
Today we've got something a little bit different for you guys here. We are going to talk about our circuit finals. For those of you who don't know what circuit is a series of singles tours. It's kind of the culmination of all of our singles tours, where players play these tours, and based on placements, they qualify for playoffs. So it's kind of the big singles tour of the year. You'll see a graphic on screen later that'll show you kind of everybody's points and their layouts. A little bit of a spoiler, but I'm sure you guys have already heard. We do have the winner in call with us. We have Esteban. You want to tell us a little about your season, what you were thinking, how this year's been going for you, man?
So honestly, the season was a bit disappointing for me, like the regular season. Like if you see at my results, I played all the tours, but I never did very well on any of them, basically. I think I got picked for SCL at the end of the year, like in September. And I got good results, and that really helped me understand more the meta and just be better in the tier, I think. So after the SL I was more confident, but at the same time I had 3 circuits at the same time. So I was more confident in NU because I knew more the tier, but not the most confident as well. But it was the circuit where I was the most confident, where I would be able to do something.
Nice, man.
Yeah, coming out of a hot SCL season, right in here into circuit at the end with the killer run. Now finals.
Yeah.
We'll get into games in just a minute. Our finals, we have Esteban versus Lucas. Lucas is also kind of an uppercomer this year. He's been doing really well. We've talked about him a lot in UCL. He's one of my managers this year.
No, you're just gonna ask Esteban because let's use him because he's here now. What's your thought behind the team you brought? You brought hyper offense with.
Okay.
It's not really hyper offense, but it's a rebomby team, so we expect kind of webs or some sort of more offensive build. Why you chose that?
Okay, so my thought process was before this round, I brought almost the same teams, like the Vaporeon, Reiku balances that I had success with. And I know Lucas because he helped me a bit in SL, and I know that he's very devoted to the game and that he would definitely counter in have something for that. So honestly, it was hard to prep for Lucas because he always has a lot of phasing. So it's hard to really take advantage of what he brings. But I found 2 main ways. The first way was the Meloeta with the throat spray. That was basically baiting the steals because he's always playing Duraludon or not real steal, let's say. For the NUCL SO. And then once you bait that, you have the offensive Kuno that is just very good against Fats. And the other kind of team that he was bringing was Web's offense as well. And I had some tricks on that team, with the typically Basque Legion that is very good against HO. And then Rock Polish Reaper that's also good in those matchups. So I really had 2 matchups covered with that HO, and I knew I wanted to really be aggressive and to have to be on the driver's seat, basically. It was a very long prep for me. I had I did a lot of test game against this specific matchup. So I knew the lines, I had a strong advantage, I think, because I played that matchup a lot.
Nice to hear, man. I think we can go for the game in LessThanThreeMan and see how it played out.
Cool stuff here.
Yeah, ripen to draw, to trade, and because of weakness policy win. Nice.
I think it was a really big turn here, turn 1. Because
not letting rocks comes up.
That and also just killing the Duraludon is big for like Guno and Melo in the back. Give them an easier time.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expected him to stay in, but I was very happy to see it. Like, I was very relieved after that, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, I was expecting to see if it was dice or not.
This
Okay.
another
Oh, trick.
trick
Ooh,
scarf.
scarf bombi. Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice.
So
And
in
I-
test, it
unexpected.
did nothing. In test, it didn't work at all, but like, against the Lucas team, like the very fat team, it's good. So that's why I brought it at first.
Yeah, and you can do a lot of things with it. Like, you can you confident entered versus the Flygon because you knew it would be faster, even if it was scarf. And there's a lot of potential uses for that. But let's not get excited because Rebombi just left us. This was literally the last Rebombi game we have, at least until the next Swifts.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
a new
Until the
field.
next time RU gets bored of webs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also won in RU with Rebombi, so
Makes
I
sense.
brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and well, at this point, the game is pretty much done once you have like the Toros versus the Kuno, especially webs up.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, the GG
Yeah,
comes
I mean, you get
around now.
I get the para, but I don't think it matters.
No,
yeah,
it doesn't.
Like,
and it boosts Monkey as well. That's somewhat interesting.
Yeah, so it's always going to be slower than the Rebombi.
Yeah. Oh, and it's no psychic
Yeah.
move, it seems.
Yeah, no
It's-
psychic move. Yeah,
Yeah, interesting.
I can share. It's like a fake tears last move, again to target fat.
Yeah, makes sense. And the Kuno versus the Monkey, it's super over. Okay, good move.
Yeah, but that's just going to die to Moonblast then from the
No,
Yeah.
and Legion, I believe it's alive and full as well. So
Yeah.
very nice first game, and we like we talked to us like moments ago. Like it showed that you were prepared for the matchup, and you knew the lines because it was a clean 26 turns game. It wasn't like messy. It wasn't like no big blunders, no nothing, and it was just
Yeah.
over really fast. Congrats for that
Yeah.
first game.
Yeah, I think I was very happy on how it played out.
For sure. I think some key turns, again, that turn one, getting the Duraludon really opened things up, and then landing the trick on Scream, I think was important, because that was kind of his main defensive piece in the whole longevity of his team, and it just got got kind of stopped there in its tracks.
Yeah, I think basically Jarludon was both his water resist for Basculation and his like psychic resist for Meloetta or Articuno. So like it was very hard. Like I think it was like the main piece of the puzzle for him.
Yeah.
And like sacking him in turn one, really hurted him, I think.
Yeah.
And that's kind of this problem with, I wouldn't call the problem with SV, but like the different trend that the tier got from like moving from Bronzong to Dural, because the biggest offensive utility more than anything, and like mostly Thunderwave as defensive option, of having like let's call a fake steal, but and you abused super well. And I believe like in the near future, Bronzong will be like the main steal option on teams, and even Copper at some degree. I think like the draw trend will slowly fade into a like a normality, not like as high as it's right now. At least for like normal balance.
Yeah. I wonder if Lucas maybe thought turn one that Year Up Here was gonna go for rocks. Although on webs it's probably like a boosting set and doesn't have rocks, but may have been what he was thinking. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Clicking rocks himself would be I think a somewhat better move than staying flash canning. But yeah.
Yep. All right, moving into our next game. Lucas bringing a very Lucas team, very very fat here with his signature. Bramble, we see a second Screamtail, which is not something you see a whole lot.
Yeah, he's been really high on the Screamtail lately. I think it's definitely underexplored, starting to catch on a little. It is a double wish stall. Seems weird seeing Duraludon on stall, but it does have 2 wishes to support it, so should be just fine.
Yeah.
I did warn him, looks a little dire, he doesn't have a fairy resist, but I mean, Esteban wasn't bringing too many fairies outside of Terra Fairy Raikou, so I think that was a fine bring.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us something about your team, Esteban? What your thought process was here? What you're thinking with this one?
So this one, like I noticed the trend in Lucas brings from like last runes. Basically, when he was down in a BO, in like a set, he would always bring like something fatter. Like that's what I noticed, and I've used a set from by Shengineer. The Ghost Loom it's from you. I saw it on like one of your Discord, and I thought it was very cool. I reused it like this summer, and it really cooked fat. And I knew it would I knew if I like my idea was like, okay, if I am up in the set, I will use this team because I think he would likely bring like fat. So it brings stall. So yeah, it's a good bring. I think my team, like except from Loom, was maybe not the best to break stall. Like I will have some problems at some point, but yeah, Loom was definitely a good bring.
Cool. And you definitely got the call right there, bringing Loom into stall here.
Yeah.
Starting this game, I at preview, I got really excited because I recognized Esteban's team. So I was like, oh shit, I know what this set is. This is gonna be so good. And yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember me and Matt were talking about it live. He was like, "Oh, I know what this is."
Yeah.
And the fun part is that I practiced against Diamonds yesterday, and like he literally cooked me for 4 games in a row with this team. So I don't know if I really wanted to bring it, but I did eventually.
Because more often than not, the test games go much differently than the actual game. Which is counterintuitive, but still logical some way.
Yeah. Well, sometimes if you're bringing something specifically for someone, you test versus someone else, you know.
Yes.
Tech may not carry over.
Yes, true.
This was a big turn because Breloom didn't get burned on entry, so it got its Toxic Orb off, which was you know, very very important with Loom here.
And the bulking begins.
Yeah, this is the signature Lupus Brambleghast, the fat one. Which normally Breloom can't really break through. But since it's a special set, it's just gonna blow it up.
Yes, the Ghost Blast reveal to snipe the Bramble. Huge, really good into Lucas, especially specifically, because that's one of his favorite way to handle it.
Yeah. Also, here was the Terry probably thought he was Seed Bomb as the other move. It's the only way I can explain that Terra. But yeah.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, he was probably scared of the grass. I mean, honestly, if I'm him, I understand because, like if I have the grass move, he loses on the spot.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not likely, but it's not impossible as well.
Doesn't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Expensive, but makes sense.
For sure.
Yep.
Also, one of the last Balloon games, since this went to RU as well for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it just rose the other day.
Yeah, so I made some doubles because I knew Copper could break, and I knew he would expect whirlwind, so yeah, it was pretty free.
Yeah. Was that a roll on the burn?
No, I think I was killing. I had some in attack investment, I think.
Okay.
I have to double
Yeah,
check,
yeah,
but I think I had.
Yeah, true, that's fair.
I like Copper with a little bit of attack. Like the 16 plus
I think-
spreads are nice.
I think without the burn, yeah, it was 16 plus. But without the burn, I think it was likely over
For sure.
because Copper was like very good into the rest.
Yeah, I mean, also, burns have ended 36, so. Would've just
But the burn was like annoying.
Yeah. Annoying. Also annoying is that you don't cleanly two-shot this without any boosts. And yeah, you can't really set up on it since it's encore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here I really thought I won the BO. Because Lucas only played like on the Scout, he only had the same Screamtail set, which
Roar.
was raw,
Yeah.
like a raw Psy-Noise, Wish, Tect. But since he has two other phaser, it makes sense to have Encore. But I was, I got excited for nothing.
Well, you also like force him to show it. You're like, hey, prove it. You don't lose too much by doing it, you know.
For sure.
In this case.
Yeah.
So.
Here, I don't know why I didn't U-turn. It's not very relevant, but
Probably forgot that you were you weren't scarfing.
That was fun. Yeah, but at this point, it's pretty much kind of over. Like, it was over a while ago, but now that Monkey can just, like, eventually poison both Gudra and Scream.
I mean, yeah, the Gudra's dead anyway, so.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter much.
That's a development for PU that I really like. That Cramorants are actually, like, mixed. They run both Surf and Bravebird. And it actually has good synergy with the defense drops, so nice to see here as well.
Sometimes you see Ice Beam for the Altaria matchup.
Of course, here we see the Drain Punch.
Very ballsy. Honestly, very ballsy bulk up there. That was kind of hype.
Yeah, I don't believe like Meteor killed at that range, so
yeah.
I would just click Terra Blast and win.
Yeah. I think I just want to make risky plays. I think that's what works the best, honestly. Like, sometimes I think like about the option of my opponent, and I like overthink about him anticipating me. But I think usually it's better to just do like the riskier play. That's what works.
I think that works in a lot of games where, like, not only Mons, but whenever you are in an advantageous position, you doing the risky play while your opponent is in a position that he can miss. It's very worthwhile. And again, congratulations, man. Super happy for your win. And we just saw the games and they were super clean, super well deserved. You prepped a lot. You kind of cooked Lucas from the builder point. So, well, super happy for that, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. And also, as I said in the post, but also props to Lucas because we started at the same time in NU. And yeah, we both progressed a lot. So it was very cool to see him in finals as well. And I had the revenge to take from seasonal, so yeah, that was a cool finals.
Yeah.
Really cool final pairing to see. It was kind of like, you know, I'm friends with both people. I didn't really know who to vote for, but I felt like both were definitely deserving for the guys here. Especially cool seeing like more, you know, people who are up and coming and really succeeding, getting to the highest level. Super fun to see. Do we have any more closing thoughts before we end this one? We see our Esteban win at 2-0 as our circuit champion of 2025.
Well, we know who's the better French-speaking country now. So.
Yeah, it stays in France, the circuit reborn.
Well, this has been LessThanThreeMan, Bernardo, Esteban, Matt, and Shengineer. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe for more nut. See you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.